The National Journal is out with a bombshell report on Rick Perry's presidential campaign, and they say it's in dire financial straits, and he has stopped paying his campaign staffers. That's a quote. They say, quote, he has stopped paying his campaign staffers. So it started with his 6 staffers in South Carolina. A lot of grassroots support for Rick Perry out there, right? 6 people. They barely were able to muster up in South Carolina. And other outlets later reported that money shortages extended to all campaign staffers. So people originally reported, well, the problems are just in South Carolina, and then later on people were like, looks more like he stopped paying everybody. They say, quote, GOP political consultant Rick Wilson said a senior Perry official denied the stories and claimed the funding shortages are limited to South Carolina operations. Well, why don't you just literally pick up a white flag and wave it? I go, yeah, you got us. You got us. That's one hell of a counter-argument, right? Hey, man, I heard you guys stop paying your staffers all around America. Come on, dude, come on. Just in South Carolina. Okay, well, it's clearly happening. You know, the damage is done, and TikTok, it's a matter of time till you run out of the rest of your money. By the way, they say in, the second quarter, I don't even know what that means, but that's what they said. That's how they phrase it in the article. Rick Perry's only raised $1 million. Now, again, I don't know what kind of a time span we're talking about there with that, but I'd imagine people like Marco Rubio and Jeb Bush and the rest of them probably raised a hell of a lot more money than he did. They were like, he had $1 million, and now we're down to like 880,000. This is, guys, you got to understand, this is fucking peanuts. This is peanuts when you're talking about running a presidential campaign. Now, having said that, I actually kind of, for the first time in my life ever, sympathize with Rick Perry on this. Because you guys know my position. When it comes to elections, money shouldn't matter. We should ban private donations. Because if you do private donations, of course, the people are going to listen to the people giving them the money. And it's the corporations and the lobbyists and the billionaires who give them the money, so they do their bidding. But what's so sad about Rick Perry is that he's a guy who's clear. He's on the record. He'll go to Wall Street, knock on the door, and be like, I'll do whatever the fuck you want. You want me to tickle your balls? I'll tickle your balls as I gently caress your shaft. He'll go to them and say that, and they're like, not interested. He's like, I'll do whatever you want me to do. They're like, not interested. You're just not dynamic enough. You're not charismatic enough. You're a silly person. Did you know in the last debate, first of all, he didn't make it to the main debate. He was in the kids' table debate. Oh my God, that's so pathetic. Because you were a big player last time. You just didn't make it the second time. Oh my God, that's so sad. But he said Ronald Reagan. I want to follow in the footsteps of Ronald Reagan. Now, I get it. You're just slipping up there and stuff, and it happens. But his entire debate performance was one giant slip-up. In fact, I said it when I was watching it. I said, Rick Perry's back on the stuff. So, it's just a matter of time, man, until he's done. You can call it now. I mean, he's already polling super low. He crashed and burned the last time around. He tried to do this rehab tour where he's like, I'm a new man, I got some glasses on, now I'm smarter. And it didn't work, because it's not true that you're smarter. You're still the same dunce you were before.